So I want to be absolutely fair. I only caught a little few snippets of what John Campea was doing with Superman because he's still technically live. So I'll give him a chance because he edits these things. But still, from what I heard, it was pretty damn pathetic. For those not aware, the new image of the David Superman has fallen upon us. This is official. It's not a fan, it's not a rumor. I will do a fuller breakdown on my other channel. I will put the link there, but I'm here dealing with John Campea's preemptive defense, and it was really stupid. He went with the usual, which with Campea is really dumb. Oh, guys, they changed it in the comics too. Oh, in fact, I did a count. There's been like 40 variations of the Superman costume. So you're asking, change it from what? Change it from what? I don't understand the question. Listen, I'm sure Campea has read a few comics. Like Nerdrotics, he's read a few comics, but not all the comics. And when the comic book canon does not agree with him, magically he tries to find a way out of it, saying, "Oh, you guys know it's a different mediums. Yeah, this is film. They can't give you the comic. I mean, what do you expect? Oh, I'm John Campea here." Yeah, increasingly I find his trying to be open-minded thing just to be a fraud. You can be open-minded, but when John Campea does it, I don't think it has a lot of credibility. But I will listen to the final finished polished propaganda, but I'm not very impressed. So yeah, it just looks what it is. It's looks like a stupid design, but we'll wait and see. But on to other better Star Wars news. Apparently the Phantom Menace has been released and gotten quite a bit of money. And to add to the good tidings, on May 4th, Rian released a nice message about The Last Jedi, which Mark Hamill joined in on. So a lot of positive vibes all over the place. But again, you have to realize a lot of things are going with The Last Jedi. Listen, that was the last Carrie performance. It could be that Mark had a lot of good feelings about certain aspects of the production, but there's no doubt that he and Ryan clashed over many things. I'm one of these people, I'm mostly positive about these projects. I do realize Phantom Menace and Last Jedi are very controversial projects. I often find it weird why they are controversial because the things they are allegedly controversial for are not true. And I've actually documented that over and over again. But for whatever reason, people still keep lying about these things. And again, granted, the defenders of The Last Jedi as well as Phantom Menace are a mixed bunch. Like, I do think they have their strong points, like Anomaly, Rick Worley, and so on and so forth. But really, they also have their bad points. And to put it mildly, there's a lot of inconsistencies because Anomaly hates The Last Jedi, but then defends The Phantom Menace as an auteur piece. Yeah, try figuring that one out. I look at the positive side. I'm not into the whole May 4th culture like other Star Wars fans. I just like Star Wars. I don't get caught up in this more obsessive side of the fandom. But some really good news, I think, for the majority of fans. And if you don't like the prequels and you don't like the sequels, hey, that's fine. You know, others do, and there's a lot to appreciate. Don't see the big issue here. Anomaly is apparently promising a big response. Red Letter Media. So I will have to be negative and close out with them saying that, in a couple of years, nobody's even going to care about the prequels. Well, that prediction by the Plinkett Red Letter boys has turned out to be decidedly very wrong. The prequels are still very much in the conversation. Whether they're the best films, as I argue, again, not the greatest films. I mean, there are other competitors. I do think Phantom Menace is still top 10, by the way, but I would probably revise my ranking from, I think I put it at number 3, maybe to number 7. I mean, that's a downgrade. I mean, we have the Dune films, for instance, but nevertheless, I still think being top 10 of all time is pretty respectable. But we'll have to wait and see. The dialogue is continuing, despite what Red Letter Media thinks that they thought that these were the worst films of all time. I don't think that's going to hold up too well, at least not today.